So we're getting into game.
First game is ready.
Number 1, Rogue in the blue, Ghost in the orange. Best of 5 to stay in the upper bracket. It looks like FaZe is going to be facing off against Ogier. I've already forgotten the other team, and the bracket is not directly in front of me. The winner of this basically plays FaZe. I'm pretty confident that FaZe is beating whoever it is.
Yeah, they played Pittsburgh Knights. And Pittsburgh Knights have had a good run through the close qualifiers, but FaZe doesn't lose to non-major teams, so I absolutely expect FaZe to take that as well.
Yeah, no disrespect to the Knights, but it's FaZe. Come on. So, looking for an opportunity there. Actually, I'm completely wrong. My brain is befuddled. That's NRG and a crew. I'm like misremembering the bracket here. I need to my browser start pulling up so I know what happens here. Nice attempts there though. Gyro going to get it away. And Aqua back on the other end. Gyro now picking up a touch past 1, chases it through the sky. The rest of the boost going to get it around Shock as well. Follow from Taroko though, runs directly into the falling Shock. And Hawks are now with an opportunity flying down the field looking for goal number 1.
Ghost controlling the first minute really well here. Hawkster was the first behind the ball on the push. Shock also picks up a demo, but Gyro's on top of it. I've really liked how Hawkster's looked on this team. He's been great, especially in that first man position. He's very good at disrupting the flow of the play. If you need a guy to break you out of a good defensive spot, or a bad defensive spot, if you will, Hawkster's been that guy for Ghost. And Shock also been looking a lot better with Hawkster on the team.
Got the flip reset, but no goal just yet. Lion Blaze now keeping it low and fast. Here's Hawkster with space. Over Taroko. Gonna try and bait Gyro into the sky. Gets it past him. Aqua reaches up, bounces it off the crossbar, and Hawkster actually clears it out of the box. Lion Blaze looking for an opportunity, but not gonna find the follow-up. Now Gyro with space over the top of Shock. Follow-up is picked up by Aqua. And Hawkster off the backboard. Clears it long down the field. Taroko's got to quickly hit the U-turn, fall back.
Already a key difference on both defensive sides. Rogue are looking really scary. Even earlier on a defensive push, they had to be really mindful of where exactly Ghost were going with the ball, because a lot of these shots are so close, and Taroko diving for that one. But Ghost, they don't waste any time on defense. Hawkster got that quick clear off the backboard. The boost game starting to stabilize a little bit for Rogue. However, I still feel like Ghost, they got the edge right now against Rogue as far as the pushes go.
Got some Ghost players piled in the corner here. Hawkster alone in the box, extends the ball to the other side of the field. Now Gyro to Aqua, but the ball will stretch past the pass a little bit too powerful. Aqua not able to pick it up. And now a dunk. Shock will be able to clean that out of the goal. Retreating. Nice play, but they're going to have to hold off the onslaught. Rogue's up for another touch. Blocked at the point of contact. Aqua in the corner. No boost. Hoping the corner will spawn for him, but it's not going to happen. Shock now going to get across midfield with ball control.
Oh, Aqua doing a good job in the corner of stalling that transition from Ghost. It allowed Taroko and Gyro to get back in time, and they almost found the net, but Ghost are really tight on that rotation right now. Even right there, you're not going to catch Shock out. You saw Gyro try to punch him off the play, but Shock had already jumped into the air. Rogue have the neutral zone and control. Look at Aqua, got the reset, but it's taken away by Shock. Gyro had jumped early for that ball, and there's nowhere for Taroko to go.
I think he was eager on the pre-jump and then had no way to adjust once the Ghost touch came in, the defensive touch there. Oh no, Hawks are through 1. Taroko gonna get zoned out by Lion Blaze. No, he's able to get over the top of him and get the save. Now Taroko with control through the sky, keeping it on his nose, not going for any resets here. Baits the defender up. Shock will get it away. Gyro on the follow-up now. He'll go for the reset, not gonna find it though. Maybe he did actually. And Hawks doesn't find it in time. Gyro puts the first goal on the board.
This one kind of came at Ghost slow. You see Hawkster jump for this ball initially, thinking that flip is going to come a little lower, but he turns his nose downwards, not expecting Gyro to pop that flip so early, and it got right over him.
And Rogue draw first blood. 1:18 left to go. Ghost not without opportunities. A strong defensive stand for Rogue multiple times here. We've seen them not find the back of the net. Shock down on the outside with Lion Blaze in tow. Past Taroko, got Gyro in front to deal with. Went for the bump. This is the thing I've noticed also. Rogue successfully dodging all of the demo game from Ghost so far. Oh, there's a setup on the backboard. Space for Lion Blaze, but Taroko gets to the sky quickly to block it.
Yeah, Ghost getting that clear again, but you're definitely right, because they've just been tight on defense for Rogue, but they have avoided those tight situations, and they've come away the victors on defense every single time.
Oh, there's one.
Even Lion Blaze earlier, he was trying to take Taroko out of the play. Taroko dodged it. So, I think you're absolutely right about that, Wave. It's been difficult, but Ghost have a chance on the bar. Here comes Lion Blaze, and I thought Aqua might get it, but Ghost tie it up.
Lion Blaze going to get some space here in front of the goal. How many did both defenders go here? Gyro, I'm not quite sure where he's going there. He sees Taroko go out for the ball and says, I should go get boost, despite the presence of a follow-up sitting right in front of his net. So tie game with 28 seconds left.
It's been a really tight game one. I've been impressed with Rogue's resilience. Early on defensively, when they're facing all that pressure from Ghost, it can be easy to completely lose the boost game, lose the mind on being aware of where everyone is on the pitch when the field has shortened up so much on that side. But Rogue now in front of their own box with Gyro trying to take it out. At the end of regulation, it's looking pretty good for, I think, Rogue right now. I was favoring Ghost early on here in terms of the edge, but Rogue have really started to convince me here at the end wave.
It's been, I feel pretty 50-50 right now. Taroko with an opportunity here, goes for the bump instead. Lion Blaze now going to connect with Hawkster upfield, puts it back to Lion Blaze off the wall to the backboard, and Aqua goes to midfield. Gyro over the top of Shock, back and forth. Quick attempts from Ghost on offense here at the beginning of overtime. I feel pretty even. I guess the edge for me goes to Ghost just because I scored last, but that's just like a tiny modicum of momentum here. The trap from Aqua blocked by Shock. Follow from Gyro is going to have to figure out how to get the ball to go towards the goal with any speed here. He's moving up and down too much. Not going to find anything. Shock will get a clear, and Hawkster's airborne for this onto the backboard. Aqua's going to have to reach. Doesn't find it. They drop it down, but miss. The follow from Shock back into the box, and they crashed it. Lion Blaze as well. Going to have to careen back to his half just to play defense.
Oh, man. Rogue definitely get away with one there. They get the miss on the backboard read, and the shot doesn't come. So you definitely are feeling lucky if you're on Rogue right now, but now they got to break out. Aqua, he had a couple of nice chances. Gyro also tried with an air dribble in front of the box, but it hasn't worked in overtime. Ghost have locked it down on defense. They've always had a response, even right here. Hawkster, he's got that touch, forces Gyro to have to commit forward for that ball. He didn't give it straight to him. Gyro made a good follow-up touch there, and now Rogue can take possession again. But I feel like that's why you and I are probably split here, is because at times it looks like Rogue are taking it over, but then Ghost are so quick on that transition sometimes. There's a big bump. Hawkster gets deleted on the play, and that's a big defensive stop from Rogue.
This is so even. Every team, every time one gains an edge, it is immediately equalized by the other. This is a wonderful first game of the day. Lion Blaze a brilliantly subtle trap and catch and carry. On the outside. Aqua trying. Hawkster builds a wall. Shock's up for this one. Doesn't get challenged. And expecting to have to deal with another player. Wasn't ready for the shot he had an opportunity for. Off the wall, the Lion Blaze up for. Taroka's going to beat him to the ball. Shock alone in the backfield. Takes his time off the wall. Finishes it above Taroko. Follow from Aqua. Hawks are up for it. Blocks him.
Nothing.
Now Taroko, the outside. Again, just so even back and forth here. Taroko looked for the bumps, but not going to find anything. Couldn't free up Aqua's touch.
And he ran out of boost and just had to kind of plant himself a net, hoping that a player would run into him. The follow-up touch is good on both defenses. They're not letting either team stay in the half for too long, but that's a nice shot off the bar. Rebound denied immediately. Lion Blaze got in the area. Gyro trying to clean that back up in the corner. Lion Blaze will get it back out to Shock. And we play on, Wave Punk. It has been real tight, but what an exciting first game. It has been really fast.
Neither team giving 2 quarters. Every team's given 1 quarter at some point, but it's very even. Both teams maintaining 3 quarters, if you follow my terrible analogy. Here's Taroko through the sky. Drop it back down to Lion Blaze. Thank you. I appreciate that. I feel seen. Aqua in front of the goal. Back to midfield. Hawkster stopping one and the backflip touch. Getting Taroko and Gyro to pile up on top of each other, but 2 feet off the ground, not going to really matter here. They get to the backboard for free, but Aqua was able to extend it. Is there a follow-up? Ghost not going to have the third man in line. The wide overtime rotations. Just Lion Blaze to a backboard again. Does he find the tap this time? Oh, it dropped down dangerously, but still wide of the goal.
And where were they supposed to go with that ball? Even if Lion Blaze does make contact, Aqua's got the post side covered up. And that's been the problem. Rogue, they've been really stingy on defense, and Ghost are trying. Like Hawkster, here's a carry. He blows through one defender through the air, but then the play's dead. The follow-up's a little too slow. It's just the reads are difficult to find for either of these teams to put that second man in a solid follow-up spot where you really take the advantage.
Big blocks. Ghost. We're in kind of they were in definitely the weaker positional side there for that drive, and yet 3 excellent challenges in a row kept the ball out of their back third. Hawkster on the booming clear, passes to Lion Blaze on the outside. Shock gets demolished upfield. should mean Hawksters can turn on this.
This is died. The game has died after the 2:30 mark in overtime. It's just been dump to the corner. Well, the defense has it. We got to pull off. There's no play. The Lion Blade's going to dive forward, but is the follow-up touch there? Okay, he's got that. But you saw no one willing to immediately commit from Ghost. With all of Rogue there sitting, they've got every option covered. Where are you supposed to go without taking yourself completely out of position or maybe an unfavorable 50? There aren't a lot of good options for Ghost when they get down to the orange half, or the blue half, excuse me. And I really think that's credit to Rogue's positioning and the quality touches they're getting on defense.
You know, I think Rogue's defensive setup has been really, really solid even on that last drive. I think Ghost did commit a player on the shot. He just flew by kind of off cam. I heard him go by. There was only one player left in the backfield, but there was just no shot for him, given the kind of triple man coverage they had tight in the box on defense. Rogue extends this game. This Ghost also extending it to an extra game, 2 for the price of 1 here. Gyro takes the shot. Hawkster with a block. It's very slow, and he'll build a wall behind it. Taroko not able to get it through him, and now Hawkster through the skies. That shot on the outside. Shock's up for this one to try and bump Aqua, but Aqua will clear to the outside. Gyro keeps the game alive.
That was a decent opportunity. I mean, Ghost, what can you do when you spend that much time in Rogue's half when you get all those transitions, but you can barely come away with anything? They've got like 13 shots on net, but there it is again. Rogue somehow find a way, despite all 3 players being in the corner. Taroko's the guy that comes up with the touch.
Huge touch from Aqua. Demos have continued to keep Rogue in a weak spot, but a cleanly won 50-50 on midfield. Now giving them this opportunity. Bumping the line play is not going to matter. Oh no! Ghost puts it back in front of the box for Gyro, but Gyro doesn't see anything he can fly at, so stays on the ground now, emerging with control from the corner, trying to connect with Aqua. Sets it up for Taroko to win, and he's not going to miss. 2-1 finally, 6 minutes in. Game 1 going to go to Rogue.
Well, Rogue built an impossible barrier to break through on defense, and then one solid play on offense breaks through Ghost. And wow, 6 minutes of overtime, and Rogue take it like that, sending the whole house at that back wall. Woo! That was how to start the day, Rogue. Hello.
I love seeing the commitment too. I love seeing them willing to say, "Hey, let's win this game right now." There was no players back. If that ball somehow squirts out of the box towards the back half, they lose the game immediately. But they said, "Nope, we're to take this in overtime and win it." Only 3 goals in 11 minutes, but an exciting game of Rocket League nonetheless.
I really think there was only one real error from Rogue on defense, and that was that miss on the backboard read from Taroko, where that should have been a Ghost shot on net and in all likelihood would have been a goal. But Leaf, you got to tell me what you're thinking of this Rogue squad right now.
Yeah, well, it's funny because I was going to update you with what's going on, but like this was happening. This was more interesting. It was 6-minute overtime to start it off. But in that time, you know, I won't count out. I'm not going to count out Ghost yet, but in that time, we did see NRG drop a game. They've got it back against the crew. And version 1 did drop one to Stromboli. They're now tied in their matchup. This is about the only interesting thing going on across the board. I mean, again, this looks like they're pulling it back, but this match has now become the most interesting to me because of how tight it's been. The 6-minute overtime, if we keep at that, this is going to be an exhausting series wave punk for these players.
Yeah, you know, congratulations, chat. You're in the right spot. You're watching the best game. Keep it right here, though. Interesting to look at that general NRG versus a crew match. Both games 1-0.
Wow.
Snore of a match.
That NRG first round curse is real, isn't it?
Yeah.
Imagine losing that first game, and then if you're an NRG fan, you're thinking, "Oh, are you serious again? Like we're really doing it again?"
Again? No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. A crew's a good team too. Don't sleep on a crew.
They're good.
So Ghost looking to bounce back after being the fan favorite and the unanimous desk favorite to win this match. They drop game number 1. Now Aqua. In the high Lion Blaze trying to connect with Shock, but going to get intercepted by Gyro. Aqua is still possibly way to play in that corner, but didn't wait for it to sit. Didn't sit in the corner because he's not stupid.
Certainly not. Has to leave as soon as he sees it defended. Actually kept driving too. I thought maybe sitting around that midfield line, at least being in the area of whatever blue player is going to be contesting you there is probably the better option. Those long stretch passes, they don't connect all too often anymore in the RLCS. Every now and again, you might catch a defense out on the rotation. That's a nice squeeze there by Aqua. Gyro just stole the ball, and he took the goal for Rogue.
Wow, Director Cam made this hard to follow. I'm excited to watch it on the replay here. The pinch against Lion Blaze. Hoxer just shoots a beam out of the goal, and Gyro immediately bats it straight back down the line for goal number 1.
These are a lot of just workhorse goals is what I'm calling them for Rogue, where you just kind of throw a body in front, challenge in front of the box. Doesn't matter. Are you close to the ball? Just get up there and challenge it. Better than getting out of the play and giving Ghost a free transition, which a couple of those transitions have looked pretty deadly, but there's another one from Hoxer. Pops it up for Lion Blaze. Then what does he do with it? Able to force it back over to Shock, and that's a good push here for Ghost. If Hoxer can get something in the middle of the box, but Taroko's there, and that's been the problem, is getting those Rogue players off the backboard.
Shock back for the box. Hoxer's up for it. Passed one onto the backboard, but he lost control, and now Aqua's going to take it away from Lion Blaze. We're past Shock. Gyro trying to connect with his teammate who's upfield, looking for bumps. And in front of the box.
I really think Ghost, they got to find a way to kick their offense into high gear here. You do not want to fall in the first round when you've got as solid of a shot as anybody running in the major right now to make London. So that energy, that force has to be there. Rogue are close behind them. There's only a 20-point difference between these two teams. But when you think about the trajectory Ghost have been on, they've been consistently getting better and looking better with Hoxer on the team. Just trying to collect those wins and start to stack. This could be the first real chance for them to get a major spot. But this Rogue series is proving to be very difficult for them to get any offense going. Wait, they're halfway through. They haven't gotten a single shot on net yet.
No, I mean, Ghost across now, math's hard. 14 minutes of gameplay, has 1 goal between the 6-minute overtime that we got in game number 1 and the 3 minutes that have come and gone here in game number 2. Only 1. Off the corner. Follow-up Rogues starting to build this suffocating pressure from the midfield. Is constantly pushing the ball back the Ghost territory. Taroko now onto the wall, getting bumped off the ball by Hoxer. Lion Blaze to try and take over, but my goodness, Rogue stretches back to it again. Taroko managed to get another block.
Even there, Gyro just gets in front. Midfield, the neutral zone is Rogues. They've controlled the boost for the most part. Look, everyone has to stay back on Ghost. They have to watch Gyro take this ball to the backboard, and not going to get that touch. Lion Blaze is there. That's the first time Gyro actually missed, or Aqua misses that touch. He gets that. Rogue keep their push going. So that one little miss, it changes the entire makeup of this push now. Ghost on offense. Lion Blaze sets it up. Shock, not going to get a chance at it. Cleared away.
Best look we've seen from Ghost in 2 minutes. Now on the other side, they're going to deal with a counterattack. Right away, immediately, the moment the goal fell apart, they had to fly all the way back on the defense. Struggling with this midfield right now. Final minute of game 2. Ghost got their work cut out for him. Shock to the outside. He's got Aqua in front of him. He's got a nice coverage, but Aqua keeps it low. Now Hoxer taking over control. Under 1. And Gyro in front of the box. Shock with an opportunity. Past 1, the shot wide of the net. Lion Blaze blocked by Taroko. Hoxer wants to turn on this, but just doesn't have the boost situation. Shock keeps in the back third, but he's on top of Lion Blaze, and now Hoxer all by himself. Flying to the back corner, picks up the boost, punts it to Lion Blaze, extends it to the backboard. Taroko's up for it. Can they position on this? Shock trying to close on him. They'll steal 1 boost, doesn't find any bumps. 23 seconds left. Gyro on the backboard's got to work.
Back at the corner again. Lion Blaze might have a clearance, and there it is. Lion Blaze gets the go-ahead, and we got a tie game.
Gyro on the wall. Slight mistake there on the flip, and then Aqua just he didn't. Gravity, man. Pulls you down. You gotta account for gravity when you come off the wall.
The laws of physics are rough. And wasn't his best friend there. That's the best part about gravity in Rocket League, though. It doesn't play favorites. It affects everyone equally.
Ghost trying to avoid a second overtime. An opportunity here in the waning moments of regulation. Lion Blaze off of 1 in front of the box. It was so close, but no. Hoxer keeps it alive. Keeps it alive for real. Follow up from Shock on the crossbar, but they're not going to find it. It'll go into the ground. Overtime, game 2.
He definitely got excited when he see him pop the ball up and it hangs there for a little bit. Aqua trying to dive in with no boost off the backboard to save it. Now they've just won the kickoff. Taroko gets underneath. He's got the reset. It barrels through. Gyro's in the air. Shot. Goal into the bottom right corner.
There was no time for me to say it, but I wanted to say, like, oh, we just had a 6-minute overtime. We're going to have a 7-second overtime here. And I was pretty close. 10 seconds here. Gyro will slot it. Taroko, I think, got a key bump there on the last defender as well. Rogue up 2 games, both in overtime.
That is quite crazy, honestly. Rogue have not beaten Ghost yet with Hoxer on the team. Yet they're up 2-0 right now, and they look really good. Ghost, they've had possessions on offense, but for the first half of that game, they had 0 shots. Like, I know they said they have shots on the board now, but that doesn't tell the story of what we saw for most of this game, which was Rogue just complete dominance of the neutral zone. And Ghost had no answer for it. They were playing in complete reaction mode. It was Ghost's song, and it was their rhythm. That was it, Leaf. That was it. What do you got for me? Updates, or what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, again, I think this still pans out to be, was the most interesting because of the overtimes. But it does look like we may be wrong on predictions when it came to Ghost. This might be finally that redemption that Rogue was looking for. But I will say that over with Sonics and Complexity, Sonics are about to perfect sweep, unless a goal has happened in that time.
Oh no.
It was 3-0, 3-0.
Oh man, both 3-0.
This is not Vamos. This is not Vamos.
This is not Vamos at all.
Sorry,
not even 1-0 games, 3-0 games. Jeez.
Yeah, this is not even tight. Like Sonics are stomping them right now. And we just saw Complexity with the 7-11 top plays looking great, but for some reason, Wave, they just can't seem to finish.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I've been waiting to talk about Complexity this entire split.
We don't get to
it.
Now's your chance.
Well, maybe in the lower bracket.
We got the 7-11 plays. We'll see. Well, they're not done yet, but my goodness, come on, Complexity. I believe in you.
Call it the 7-11 top play curse, where if you dominate
you do well there and
the top 7, then you're gonna lose. I guess
all the Sonics fans out here are like, "Am I a joke to you?" Come on.
T-Corel and EPS, they're pretty good.
They're very good. There's Taroko in the corner with Rogue looking not the perfect sweep, but looking for the sweep nonetheless on Ghost. What a way to get a victory against a team that you've yet to beat with their current roster. Lion Blaze pumping this one to the back. Ghost will get a follow-up shot here. Taroko with another block. Good look from Ghost here in the beginning of the game, especially they struggled just with possession. Seeing follow-up shots here. If you're a Ghost fan, this is a good sign.
Oh, and Lion Blaze was hoping Shock could go for that ball, but Shock not wanting to commit there against Gyro, even though he had the backup behind him. He had the rotation in support of him. I'd like to see Ghost get a little more aggressive against Rogue, especially they got the neutral zone now. They had some of the boosts on that push, but they were unwilling to send that second man aggressively. And I think that's been part of the problem as to why Ghost offense has kind of petered out. Don't be afraid to throw that second man forward. Otherwise, this is going to keep happening.
Taroko with the follow-up. And again, the first goal here. Nice demolition to open up the space too, just in case that frontline defender was going to get in his way. Rogue's got everything they need. Just got to hold on for another 3:45. And oh my goodness, Jorby. Sound the alarms, chat. Maybe head over to the Accrue stream or the NRG stream after a 3-minute overtime. NRG dropped game 3. 1 away. Accrue's on match point.
Say it with me, chat. Chaos. Thank you. Oh, look at that from Hawks there. Puts it off the bar, but Shock can't get there in time. Taroko's got the defense, and now he's been given the ball, and he sees the lane. He's got Aqua, and diving for the stop was Hawks there. You thought that was definitely going to be a Rogue goal. The ball's loose in front for the rebound. Aqua pops it up above the Ghost defense. Shock missed the ball, and Aqua wasn't expecting it. Here's another shot, and it's denied. What? And it's off the post. There it goes. Yeah, we were wondering, but it is another Rogue goal.
Well, this double commit super bad. Shock and Lion Blaze, I believe. No, not Lion Blaze, excuse me, the other one, Hoxer. Shock and Hoxer coming out of the goal there, like both super loose, no momentum, hung in the air, out to dry. Lion Blaze, I'm amazed he got the touch he did, but even with that, still not enough there. 2-0 now, Rogue. Oh my God, what a pitch. What a pitch.
Hoxer immediately dove backwards. Like he turned around immediately and just full boost. Like, no, just go. If I end up own goaling myself, at least I knew I got a touch, but whoo, that pinch was nasty.
Oh man, when they're going for they're going for cooks or pinches. You got a problem.
It's fine.
You got a problem here.
We've been seeing more team pinches too. Like player will air dribble it into another player and they'll flip at the same time. I mean, they're getting really good at it. It's pretty crazy.
On the outside. Here's Lion Blaze. Extending it. Gyro with the block. Shock's looking to get on the board. Flip reset. He's going to have trouble just getting back to the angle of the goal, but he does so well. Just a little bit high. Was going to need some help from a teammate. Hawks are demolished, and we'll put him on the back line here. Can they find the bumps and get goal number 3? Rogue looking to put this series away, but from midfield, they'll slot it. Hawkser finally waking up.
Yep, you got to look at Gyro here playing third man. Sees the ball bounce, and then he pulls up off the wall. I'm really not sure what Gyro's thought there was. I don't know if he was expecting that ball to bounce upwards. Either way, turning up the wall was not the play as third man there. You got to protect the center of the field. You got to be able to handle that ball. It's just unfortunate for Gyro. I really think it was just a misread. I thought he thought that was bouncing up, and instead it bounced straight out.
There's Toroko. Oh my goodness, with an opportunity, places it well, but Lion Blaze careening in off the sidewall, makes a save. Now Shock needing to find a block on Aqua. Aqua went for the slow play, Shock read it, and gets the block. Now Toroko with space, no, Hawkser closes in quickly on the ball, putting the pressure on him here. Well done from Toroko, over the top of 2 though, right back into the corner. And Lion Blaze stranded on the wall. Gyro coming for the touch. Shock puts it back in front of the third. Rogue will do their best to get out of their half, but again, Ghosting the best to get out of their half. Rogue just dominating this midfield.
Lion Blaze just booms it away. You're hoping Hawkster can get to that ball, but you got to control that. There was nobody contesting you in midfield, and Ghost have kicked away the ball several times now. Toroko wins this touch. Where's Hawkster going to go with? I feel like he's had pretty decent control so far, and he does well to break through the entire team. Toroko gets back in time. They got the dunk in front, and it bounces away, and Toroko somehow wins the touch. Oh, complete disaster for Ghost. It swings the other way.
It's over. Toroko just single-handedly 1v3'd and got the ball out to Aqua for goal number 3, 2-goal game. That's got to be the end of it. That is the moment the series ended for me if Rogue doesn't find a way to bounce back and win this game.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like they had the space. They had the boost on defense to think about how they wanted to move downfield. But instead, it was just chuck the ball away. And all credit to Rogue, because Rogue have done a great job basically writing that narrative and really making Ghost feel that kind of pressure, feeling like they have to boom it away, like they can't waste any time with the ball. But it just hasn't been true. Rogue have had a great ebb and flow and have really pulled off some nice moves, just like Gyro there. Aqua also standing it up. Toroko gets a free ball and another goal. He can't stop scoring. That's a hat trick.
Oh, man, it only mattered was the third man there. The musty Shock doesn't know what to do with it. Aqua covers him up. Hawkser's completely useless. No chance he's touching that. As long as Toroko's there, he's got the shot. 4-1, 21 seconds left to go. What an upset. Well done to Rogue. My goodness, gonna sweep him here.
If you put your channel points on Rogue, well, you're going to have a nice hefty payday. Here's Ghost. They're not even going to get that goal. Aqua's jumped as well, and Toroko was really hoping he'd get there. A pick-me-up goal for Ghost. And you know what, Wave? 12 seconds. If you win the kickoff, it could be possible, right?
It's possible. It's
Maybe.
possible. I'll give you that.
Maybe.
I don't want to give people a false.
I've watched Cole call a game with 9 seconds left, up by 2, and then have that team lose. So
look, if I was Cole in that situation, I'd still call it. I don't know. Well, let's
All right, are you sure?
We'll see. Lion Blaze trying on the outside. 5, 4, 3. Okay, we can call a game now. It's over. The Rogue payout here is 2.1 to 2.6. Well done to the people that bet the channel points on Rogue there as they get the sweep on Ghost.
That is an excellent job from Rogue. They look really good. I thought, namely, Gyro especially impressed me. Toroko's obviously the MVP. He got those goals. He literally put the team on his back for one of those plays. But I thought Gyro had really consistent presence in the neutral zone. He even had good carries on offense. He is who helped generate all of that Rogue pressure in front of the Rogue box alongside Aqua. Toroko was just there to clean up Gyro and Aqua's act, but it worked